Good morning, students of class 7. Today I am going to discuss about the rise of regional kingdoms. Okay. Uh, Here is an image for your better understanding that shows you the actual location of these regional kingdoms in that time. The rich and fertile land of the Indian subcontinent, lying to the south of the Vindhyas, saw the rise of two great kingdoms. After the fall of Delhi Sultanate, the Vijayanagar and the Bahmani kingdoms ruled the Deccan for nearly 200 years. The Bahmani kingdom was the first independent Muslim kingdom, while the Vijayanagar kingdom was the custodian of Hindu culture in South India. The history of these kingdoms is steeped in conflict between the two, the main bone of contention being possession and control over the rich and fertile area. During the Sultanate period, South India was divided into small kingdoms ruled by Hindu kings. The south was a rich and fertile region, and the sultans wanted to occupy it. They were unsuccessful each and every time in subjugating the south completely, as it was too far from Delhi and Agra, which were the seats of power of the sultans. The southern kings were also engaged in constant conflicts amongst themselves. The fertile land between the rivers Krishna and Tungabhadra, known as the Raichur Doab, and the Krishna Godavari Doab, were coveted by the southern rulers. The rich Golconda mines were another source of contention. The narrow, fertile Konkan coast, which gave access to the port of Goa, was another reason for conflicts, as trade was important for the economy. Religious rivalry disunited the Muslim and Hindu kingdoms. Whatever, uh, it is the it was the background for rise of two regional kingdoms. The two independent kingdoms that emerged to be the most powerful were the Vijayanagar in 1336, which was Hindu kingdom, and the Bahmani kingdom 1347, which was a Muslim kingdom. Between in these regional power, there were more regional states flourished independently in that time. They were uh, Kashmir, Malwa, Mewar, Janpur, Bengal, Malwa, Gujarat, Khandesh, etc. etc. In this type of picture you show in Bengal during the time of uh, later Gupta period. In that time, Kannauj was most independently uh, kingdom in later Gupta period, and all of the power, centralized power, captured Kannauj uh, to made his kingdom and to made his capital, because Kannauj in that time was very prosperous, gorgeous, and precious source of wealth. So it was this is a natural picture uh, for all of regional kingdoms. So at first uh, Kashmir in that time and previous time, it is denote a Hindu dynasty. In the 14th century, Shah Mir started the Muslim dynasty. Jain ul Abdin also known as the Badshah, was the greatest ruler of Kashmir. He was popularly called the Akbar of Kashmir. He practiced religious tolerance, encouraged education, agriculture, and new arts and also crafts. Next, Mewar. The Rathors ruled over Mewar. Maharaja Jodha founded the city of Jodhpur and built the Mehrangarh. For there, Maharaja Moldova was another powerful ruler in Mewar. Acha, Mewar was ruled by the Shishodiya Rajputs. Rana Hamid and Rana Kumbha made Mewar very strong, and Rana Shanga was the greatest ruler of the Mewar. 1527, Babur defeated him the battle of the Khanwa. Jaunpur, Malik Sarwar was the governor of Jaunpur during reign of the Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Taking advantages of Taimur invasion 1398, Malik Sarwar declared his independence and established the Sirki dynasty. The most powerful Sirki ruler was the Ibrahim Shah Sirki. Bengal was an important and trading center in that time. In the 14th and 15th centuries, the Ilyas Shahi and the Hussein Shahi sultans ruled Bengal. In the 16th century, the Mughals around annexed Bengal. During the Hussein Shahi and Ilyas Shahi reign, in that time, the Bhakti movement started in Bengal, and as well as Sufi started in Delhi. Okay. Malwa. Dilwar Khan founded the kingdom of Malwa in 1401. The most powerful ruler was Hussein Shah. Hushang Shah. Malwa was later conquered by Sher Shah Suri. Gujarat founded an independent kingdom in Gujarat in the 15th century. Some famous ruler of kingdom, the Ahmad Shah, Mahmud Shah, Bahadur Shah, of the famous ruler in Gujarat. And the Khandesh, Raja Ahmed, also called Malik Raja, was the first independent ruler of Khandesh and succeeded by Nasir Khan, who built the town of the Burhanpur. So you uh, read all these topic individually for your MCQ type question. Not need to learn thoroughly, but you should learn the short question in this topic, and you write down in your copy for your exam. Next day, I will start the Vijayanagar Empire and the contribution of Krishnadev Raya towards the Vijayanagar Empire. Okay, thank you.